Oh yes, we got our keys and we could be moving some stuff in or working on the house, but it is my nephew's graduation from high school party, so we are doing a little help getting ready for his big open house. Can you tell they're brothers?
Andy's older, better looking too.
So when our daughter graduated back in 2017, we purchased two canopies, these very large canopies off of Amazon. Both of them were $150, and then to rent one in our area for one of them is $200 a piece. So it was a great investment because 2 years later when our son graduated, we could use them, and then it was nice that we had them for garage sales or sales that we would do, and then other family members could borrow them for different occasions. Great investment. So it's so nice to see that everybody can come together and help my sister-in-law and her two kids that had lost their father earlier to cancer. So this makes this time really hard. So it's nice to come together and help each other out. This isn't even their house. They are using a lake house of a friend to host his party on, to enjoy what their dad loved to do, the lake and fishing. So this is just really a special time. You know how that goes. So we're doing a little bit of landscaping that is usually just a cottage for people to come fishing at and hang out with. But to make the area look pretty, we're moving some hostas. And this is my nephew Joey, who just graduated. So we're teaching him what the little poison ivy oak is growing. Don't touch that. Wash your hands. And then he's going to be moving these hostas up around so people can enjoy them. This is not a side of the house that you really see them from, but it's nice to be able to teach and share the knowledge with the youngers of what and how to do to items. And I believe that this was his idea to move the hostas to begin with. So it was nice that he asked us and how to separate them, how to get them moving. And then I'm glad that I noticed that there was that creepy, crawly, itchy weed trying to grow around it. You know, oh, that can just be a bugger. Just loosening up those roots.
Oh, there's like...
Is it a tree root?
Oh, there's a big piece of concrete in the roots.
Oh, well, just keep working. You come from the other side to loosen it up. You're just loosening them up from there. Well, I'm sure that's how they do a lot of things. Your dad would have known that. They just
right out of there. Oh yeah.
Yep. That might be. If you do you want some of those gloves from Andy, you could scoop out some of the dirt.
Yeah, I can too.
That back seat of mine, there's those brown.
Yeah, you're doing good.
That'll be easier.
Just kind of take a little from where your hand is right there, and then that should be enough.
Yeah,
shove it
it's pretty much.
Hostas are easy. Oh, watch your head. Okay. Perfect.
Look at that.
So
Perfect.
let's put a little potting soil around it, you think?
Yeah. I'll just supervise my video.
That's all it needs.
A little bit of that.
A little bit of that. I'll make a hat, and then you put some of the dirt back on.
And try to fix the mulch around.
So now it's just time to move in and rearrange the chairs. My sister-in-law's mother-in-law was able to borrow those from her church. Yay. And then I think the landscaping that my sister-in-law Sarah did with my nephew Jojo looks amazing. So, oh my gosh, we got the keys, y'all. So here we are at the house. We are here in the afternoon. We just helped set up a little bit for my nephew's open house, his graduation open house from high school. So we were running a little bit later, but we are going to unpack some boxes. We have somebody looking at our house. This is a Saturday, so on Sunday we have somebody coming through to look at the house. So we're like, oh my gosh, let's get some of the pole barn empty out, the boxes we have in the garage. So that is what we're doing right now. We are going to do some back and forth from the house to the new house, from the house we live in right now, to start unpacking. Not unpacking, just bringing boxes to kind of unclutter, because we really want to paint this garage before we really move in, before we get too much stuff in here. But I think it's best to get that pole barn a little bit so you can breathe in it and get some of the boxes out of our garage. And can I tell you how dangerous it seems to be traveling with Crocs? So Yeah, so this is just the stuff that was in the garage. This is a very busy road that we live on. You're going to hear lots of traffic. Sorry about that. So here is my load from what was in our garage. So Chris is checking out, we have to change all the keys and the locks and all that whatnot, but he has quite the load, as you already saw from what was in our pole barn. So not all of this is going to go into the old barn part. But yes. So he's just trying to figure out all the keys. Where do the keys go? What are the codes? We have to change the codes to the locks. So much to do. So we're gonna get started unpacking. Okay, that I don't even think that's a dent, y'all. I mean, that's not even a dent. But at least we have started. Okay, well, it's not as clean as we would have liked it, but I guess the house is the houses. The outbuildings, they need some work. But that's what we do. That's what we do. We'll figure out use for cinder blocks and some not. Yeah. Anyway, so Chris is going to take a moment. There's really no lighting in here. Why we can have the garage door open. He's just going to put some temporary lights up, the same ones that we have in our current workshop. They're just from Amazon and they plug in. So that'll be nice. Just a little bit of lighting. Just because the house is being shown tomorrow, we were going to come in and sweep all this and get it all clean, but we're not going to do that today. Unfortunately, we're just going to move the stuff so the area in that pole barn is empty out. So if that's what they want about the house, we need to make it look a little bit more open. See how easy that is? You just screw those in, it snaps on, and they are so bright. So bright. And then you just take the next cord. It plugs into that one. And then look it's on. So yeah. So we can have some light. I'm amazed by just how clean this barn area just got by picking up the trash and doing 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes it took us just to sweep this. We thought we weren't going to, but we could not help it. So there's some of the pile. The boxes are nice, but so I don't know. This room's a whole different story because this is one of our top 10 gut jobs. So we may not deal with this right now, but I'm happy that she left the original doors to the arch in the inside. There's actually this one, and so hopefully somewhere else on the property, and one is tucked away the other one. So the last time we were here, y'all, we could not get into the workshop, so we have the keys now, so we can get in here. So let's share it with you. It is huge. It is huge until we get our stuff in here, but it is huge. Huge. Guess what I just spied? Oh my gosh. It's the other door. So they do have both of the original doors. I'm a little sweaty, but oh my gosh, I am so excited. So those are both the original doors to the archway that is the living room in the house. Oh my gosh, two. We have them both. I'm somehow going to bring those back in the house because 1851 farmhouse doors, yes. That's it. I was just showing load number 2. So much space. now.
It's nice. So this will be like an unload from the.
So we came over the next day to help my sister-in-law start preparing food, do some of the table decorations. Oh my goodness. And then it decided it was going to rain, and we need rain. We needed rain, but not on his open house. So yep, just finishing up a little bit of the pre-prep before the day. Oh my goodness. I just, I guess God thought, well, these new plants need some rain. Anyway, and then my sister-in-law's amazing coworker, one of the PAs that she works with, oh my gosh, her cupcakes, are they not gorgeous, y'all? It's so nice when friends and family come together and help each other out. So this is my sweet nephew and his sweet girlfriend. And then there's this one memorial that my sister-in-law did for her husband. He laid cement for a living, so those boots were appropriate. Even after his open house, we went back over with a couple more loads. We were trying to get, trying to get our house unloaded little by little before the rest of the family will help us move the big stuff, but just trying to do some of the projects that need to be done, like this area, just how we are. We can't, neither of us can look at this dirt and this debris and all the trash laying around. So we decided, like, okay, let's unload and then let's go ahead and get this room cleaned, so we can get some of it taken to the garbage, because some is just plain and simple garbage. And then we'll just pile all the wood together, and then Chris can make the decision. Is it scrap wood? Is it reusable wood? Does it just need to be burned? Oh, are y'all tired? Yep. Yeah, this is just one weekend in our lives. Hello, beautiful. Hello. Who are you hiding back there? Oh, hi, beautiful.
Little homemade jobbies. Just two separate ones.
Still pretty. So pretty. It only took us less than 10 minutes to pick up all the wood, find that amazing old door. We're still going to be removing the shelvings that they have, because why not? We're piling up the wood anyway, and give it a good sweeping. This is what I consider like the old farm office, but this is the space that one of the spaces we fell in love with, because we knew that we could use it for extra storage for unfinished products. So we could unload, we could put the big items in here, make some shelving for some smaller items, so that it wasn't cluttering up the main workshop so much. So even though we're getting it cleaned up, we're not storing anything in here yet, because it's going to be a total gut job, going to be re-insulated, because it's insulated with styrofoam right now, and then just made to look a little bit prettier. The house does not have central air, and once Chris took apart that wooden thing, he realized that this is probably the pieces of wood that held up this ginormous air conditioner. They left this one shelf, but we're going to be taking that shelf down because that's just way too massive. But we thought, while we're already hot and sweaty and dirty, why not? I don't think they ever did any kind of bug control, the spider webs, the spiders in here. Oh my Lord. So we're going to go ahead while we're already at it and get this sweeped out to the best that we can in today's adventure.
right enough.
There's a lot of daddy long legs in here. There's another one. So yes, this took a little bit longer compared to sweeping out the other barn because we just had to. He worked high, I worked low. We needed the extension pole to get the rest of it off the ceiling, but well worth getting this swept out and then relocating those little critters. And luckily we already paid for pest control at our original house, so our exterminator will be making a visit. He just happened to come in this time frame to spray, so I just thought I'd give a shout out to Extreme Exterminating that has always helped us with any of that, because I don't know about you all, I rather them stay outside and not come inside. So thank you for spending a weekend with us. Yes, we got the keys, but we needed to help Chris's sister with her son's open house, and we were more than happy to do it. I know that Joey's father is looking down at him and smiling at him. Joey is such a smarty. He graduated top honors. He is actually going to Western Michigan University for aviation. So y'all, he is a smarty. I consider my kids smart too, but wow, that just takes a different brain to always be thinking. So for me and my sister-in-law, Sarah, to teach him how to just, replant a hosta seems a little bit silly. It doesn't at all. But anyway, thanks for watching today's video. Thank you for joining our journey. And they're just little blurps here to come of all the adventures that we are on. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next time, guys. And you can see what we're up to. Bye.